I thought you could walk now.
Oh, I can. I'm just gonna use that for a Glass bit, since we're reviewing Glass.
You can't just roll in here and pick the movie. We are not reviewing Glass.
But it's a classic. Fine. I was just thinking, since we only review superhero movies and horror movies, that we would do the superhero horror movie. But we won't do Glass. I won't make any more split decisions.
You are unbearable.
I think you mean Unbreakable.
This is my hell and you are the devil.
What do you want to review then?
I don't know, I was thinking something award-worthy, something important.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, something the Academy Awards would actually nominate for Best Picture.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait for the Oscar nominations to be announced. And who knows how long that's gonna be.
The Oscars have just been announced. What are you guys doing?
Trying to figure out what to review, actually.
Why not just review the Oscars?
That could work.
No, look. We've been reviewing movies for so long, we can't just twist it up on the audience at the last second. That wouldn't make any sense.
Well, it's 2 against 1.
We're not even prepared to do a show like this. I mean, who are we gonna get to host?
Welcome to Stubtown!
Oh.
I'm one of your hosts, Brad Weber, as always. Today, you might notice that the show's a little bit weird looking. There's no lighting really. There's 17 people here at the table. That's because we're talking about the Oscars today, and we wanted to get everyone in here. It's the same number. So I can't come up with enough clever titles for everyone, so you're gonna have to introduce yourselves. Probably just start down here.
Hi, I'm Adrian Lyle. I don't know what the hell I'm going to say next.
I'm Danny O'Brien, and I'm totally unqualified to be a host.
I am MC Clap Your Aaron Clausen.
My name's just Lynn. Lynn.
I'm Nolan. I like movies.
I'm Chris. I was just here to help out in crew. Now I'm a host.
We picked him up.
Needed a job.
So the way this is going to work is we're going to try and run through most every category here. But we're going to skip over some of the stuff that we in all of our infinite wisdom have deemed less.
We just haven't seen everything.
Yeah, it's stuff. And there's just some stuff that, we probably can't talk about for a long time. So that's kind of how that's going to go. So I guess we will just start at the bottom of the list with visual effects.
It's at the very bottom. So we have Avengers Infinity War, Christopher Robin, First Man, Ready Player One, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. Why Annihilation wasn't nominated is beyond.
Dude, right?
That's really my only snub.
No opinions on the actual nominees, just like...
Right in Annihilation. There we go.
I think First Man's probably going to take it.
Yeah, I think Avengers is probably going to take it.
I think
think
Avengers.
As much
Academy
as
Awards-
event, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
much as
this
was
is the
all
first year that
CGI, that's one big
comic book
visual
movie was
effect.
nominated for Best Picture too. So I figured that they're going to
Plus
get a little
Disney
bit
has
of
that
love.
money, so why not?
Yeah, they're going to campaign for it, right? So
The main character of Infinity War was a
Also-
special effect.
yeah.
So
Okay, so
Yeah, I would say as much as I hate the Avengers, yes, the Avengers are gonna.
We won't touch that. So Infinity War.
Yes.
yeah, Infinity War.
I say First Man.
I'd probably just go Infinity War, too.
I mean, I've never seen First Man, so I'll go with Avengers.
Infinity War, but First Man's really good effects too.
I'll join Aaron on First Man.
I was going to be like, well, screw me then.
So nominated for Best Costume Design is The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Black Panther, The Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, and Mary Queen of Scots.
Phone's off. Please.
Yeah, could you?
Or on silent. I don't think there's anything that...
I'd go with The Favorite for,
No.
for costumes.
I'm torn between The Favorite and Buster Scruggs, because that was a pretty solid costume choice for that whole thing.
I
I
think
think
The Favorite's
Black
going to take
Panther
it.
is a good one for just showing the African culture.
Yeah.
Because like 2 movies, Favorite and Mary Queen of Scots, are just like English royalty.
True.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I think it's the favorite just because it's a period piece, and the Oscars fucking love period pieces. Best costume design.
They have like
love
the
it.
for it, dude.
Oh,
I swear to
Every time
God.
on the dais, they're just like every year.
People don't notice costume unless it's a period piece. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look at the costumes.
Yeah, dude, the year that got Phantom Thread won, I was like, it's about costumes. That seems cheating.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'll say Favorite takes it.
I'll say Black Panther actually. I agree with your like the African costumes. They're so colorful. It just pops. Yeah.
And his suit looks really cool.
Yes.
We got Border, Mary Queen of Scots, and Vice.
Dude, if you put like Christian Bale in fucking Dick Cheney makeup, unless he actually gained weight for it.
He gained a little bit of weight, but not.
They gave
all
him-
of it.
you know
I think it
Yeah,
was just
for
his
sure.
chin that
Yeah.
they made the most prosthetic.
Oh, they got
Not his
it,
gut?
Somebody out there making fake chins.
I think they I don't know if they'll give it to Vice right after Darkest Hour one, just because it's the same look, because it's the Winston Churchill movie. But I think out of those three, it's just gonna be Vice.
Vice is the only one I saw, so I'm gonna go with right in the favorite for whoever did Nicholas Holt's Skyliner.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably reused the freaking chin from.
Oh yeah.
Just have to disinfect it a little bit.
Oh,
It wasn't
man.
nominated.
I know. I'm saying
From
right
Winston
down.
Churchill.
We do write-ins on the show now.
Hey man, it's happened. Like in like 1939 or something, they like wrote in a Best Actress nominee that actually won.
Huh.
Yeah, it
Wow.
wasn't officially nominated. It happened once.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
Maybe the Grinch has a chance after all.
Best sound editing.
Yeah. Nominated for that is Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, A Quiet Place, and Roma.
I think it'll be First Man. I think that had the best sound design in general of the whole year.
Yeah, I agree. The like being inside the when they go into the rocket for the first time, just the sounds of like being inside this giant tin can rattling around, it was so fantastic.
I agree on that one. That was good.
I agree. Also, my write-in comment wasn't true. I just
Wow.
Okay.
That makes the fun fact even
Fun
more
fact,
fun.
yeah.
Any other opinions on sound editing?
Are we all saying it's First Man? Because
I kind of want to go with A Quiet Place, just because I really like it, and also I have not seen First Man. That's why I can't go with First Man. Yeah, I think I'm the only one that's.
Well, I said Quiet Place too, because the whole
Okay.
movie is supposed to play with sound.
Yeah.
And they did it justice. It wasn't you don't walk out of the theater going, oh wow, that's like a crappy sound movie. It was really
Yeah.
good.
Whoever watched that film got free lettuce wraps.
I don't think I get that.
It's from the movie. They eat. That's what they eat for dinner, just like every night. Lettuce wraps.
I
True.
didn't know the difference, and I didn't want to say anything.
That nominated for that is Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, and Vice.
Anybody want to start off?
Black Klansman for sure. I loved editing Black Klansman. Yeah, I've loved the editing in all Spike Lee movies.
Yeah, dude. It's a Spike Lee joint, man.
It's true, it is.
What do you think about the editing of Vice, Aaron?
I think it was fine. It's better than Green Books. I think First Man not being nominated for Best Film Editing is a big snub. And I also think Black Klansman should win, but I think Bohemian Rhapsody will win because I think it just took the editors awards. I think it just won Best Editing for
Well,
feature
usually
film.
whatever wins Best Picture also wins Best Editing.
Most of the time.
But the one that's going to win Best Picture isn't even nominated here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're saying Bohemian Rhapsody's not gonna win Best Picture, Brad? We'll get to that. Anybody else have anything? I think
I'm also behind Bohemian Rhapsody. I really like the way all the concerts, especially Live Aid, was edited.
Yeah, I hear
How
that.
it's edited in the exact same way as the
actual concert.
as the actual concert.
I hear that sequence is fantastic, but other than that, we'll talk about that movie later. Nominated for Best Cinematography is Cold War, The Favorite, Never Look Away, Roma, and A Star Is Born.
I'm gonna start off with Roma.
No, I have the big. Black
Stop
and
saying.
white. I have the biggest.
Cut it every
I have to
time.
bleep it every time.
I have the biggest
Love.
Affinity.
love affinity for black and white, just visuals.
Yeah.
Sorry. The dough is risen. No, I love Roma. How it looks. I don't know. I'm just. Yeah. Who's next?
I go the favorite for that cinematography.
I like some of those fisheye lenses.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Really, kind of the castle, I guess you call it, just looks a lot bigger that way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It doesn't look like a set of a castle.
As much as I love the favorite, though, I'm gonna go with Roma as well.
I thought the favorite was just shot so interestingly, like with the fisheye lenses and stuff, and just like they just did so many things with it. Like every shot, I was like, oh, that's a cool new neat trick they're doing with this shot.
And they play with color a lot, like in the costume choice and the set. Like it's not, I don't know, sometimes you get too vibrant. What was that Kirsten Dunst period piece? It's too vibrant.
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah. This one, like they played with like muted colors and then vibrancy, like a little bit better, which is like a pretty good choice, I think.
I gotta say, like the fisheye lens for the favorite was like my favorite part of the movie. But I think Roma should win. Black and white, long shots, long takes. Got it all.
Cold War. Did anyone see Cold War?
I didn't.
It's another black and white movie, though, right?
It is, yeah.
It's got it all.
Oh man, there's like just a shot towards the beginning of the movie where the main actress is like floating down a river, and it's amazing looking. Anyway, but if Roma or the favorite won, I wouldn't be disappointed at all.
I actually haven't seen any of the movies.
Can I add one more thing? It's pretty cool that 3 of the 5 best cinematography nominees are all foreign films.
Yeah.
So Never Look Away is the other foreign film with Cold War and Roma. I think that's pretty cool that the Academy's actually recognizing the world as talent.
Representation.
Nominated for that is All the Stars from Black Panther, I'll Fight from RBG, The Place Where Lost Goes from Mary Poppins Returns, Shallow from A Star Is Born, and When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings from The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
That's a hard one.
Absolutely, when a cowboy trades his spurs for wings.
Title alone, I want that tattooed on my back.
That's such a Coen Brothers like title though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really great.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much I actually want that to win, even though Shallow's probably going to win.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if Shallow won because it's catchy. And I haven't seen A Star Is Born, but I've heard that song, and I still like it without seeing the movie, so it's a good standalone. But
My roommate recently saw Star Is Born, and all he was singing for like the next week was Shallows.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, oh my fucking.
I feel like the people that win best original song, has to be like catchy for at least like a decade.
yeah, like Let It Go finally stopped being catchy.
Oh, finally.
Look, I don't want to get too video game here, but in Kingdom Hearts they do the whole song in the game.
Of Let It Go?
Yeah, they do the whole thing.
That's necessary, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Do this. It's upsetting.
God, I want Kendrick to win.
So-
Kendrick's not going to win. But it's okay, he has a Pulitzer.
Remember Selma? They won their.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won.
Oh, so yeah, I guess Common did win. Yeah.
Common
I don't
won.
know. Like I think I can only think of 2 hip hop songs that ever won.
Oh,
best
it's Hard Out
song.
Here for a Pimp.
Hard Out Here for a Pimp
and then
and
Eminem's,
Lose Yourself.
Lose
Yeah.
Yourself.
So there's 3.
Well, I mean, and then, Common won.
Common.
I mean, if they're gonna give Black Panther some love, that would probably be Song. That's one of them.
I think that right now the Academy just loves Lady Gaga. But
Yeah. I think
Look
Shallow
Look
should
at
win.
who's marketed more. The Star Is Born is definitely going to be the one. If it's ingrained in our heads that much.
I also think All the Stars for Black Panther is the wrong push
The
for
wrong
Black
song.
Panther.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Pray For Me should have gotten it. That's
Yeah,
the
that's-
Weeknd
That's
Kendrick
it.
song.
That
I think that would have
the one.
stood a better chance against the other nominees.
Yeah.
Black Panther, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Isle of Dogs, and Mary Poppins Returns.
This one I'm really torn with. One, I really like Black Klansman's just score in general. It was just so like good for the time period that they're trying to get at. That was red, and if Beale Street Could Talk, oh my god, oh my god. That's all. You just gotta watch it. If Beale Street, it's like between those two. Like I can't pick. That's like the main thing. Black Klansman or If Beale Street Could Talk. Favorite.
I love that theme in Black Klansman that they keep going back to or whatever. Like they play it over and over, and every time I think I felt it.
I think if Beale Street Could Talk would be my choice, but I remember you saying that like First Man should have been nominated.
I was gonna wait for y'all to like First Man. I didn't like First Man's a fine movie. It's like I don't think it should be nominated for Best Picture. It's not, but I was like, there was a lot of categories that I think it was super snubbed in, and Best Original Score was definitely one of them.
The score for First Man is so
especially in the like landing sequence. I thought that was like one of the best moments all year, just due to the score itself. What I think is gonna win, I think it's gonna either be Black Panther or Isle of Dogs. Just because Black Panther was probably the most original sounding out of the 5, and then Isle of Dogs, I hate pronouncing his name, but so I don't want to. Alexander Desplat. I'm
so
sorry,
sorry.
Alex. I'm so sorry. I love your music.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's won before, so I think.
For Shape of Water, right?
Yeah, I think so. So I think he could take it for Isle of Dogs.
I also think Isle of Dogs needs love.
Yeah, and it's also kind of really just a good score.
Yeah.
A hard one. This is definitely a hard one on this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beale Street Could Talk is my favorite, honestly. It reminds me a lot of how Moonlight was, and I just like the score in both those films. They're not similar, but they're both great.
Nominated for that is Animal Behavior, Bow, Late Afternoon, One Small Step, and Weekends.
Bow.
Yeah, I've only seen one.
I've only seen one of them, so we're just gonna go with Bow.
Yeah.
I saw the second half of Bow.
That's the best half. Yeah. I saw the first half, so.
Yeah, you guys should be doing
guys
that.
should like
Yeah, where did you go?
Oh, I watched it on YouTube. Oh my god.
He realized he was gonna have to watch The Incredibles 2. So
Yeah.
No, but definitely Bow, mainly because of how relatable it is to a lot of situations. If you can't understand it, try to understand it with a grain of salt. With empty nest syndrome, that's big in the Asian American community.
I'm sure they're all fantastic, but we haven't seen any of them.
Should have.
Feature, Free Solo, Hale County This Morning, This Evening, Minding the Gap, Of Fathers and Sons, and RBG.
I would say Minding the Gap would be one of my favorites to win. I don't think it's gonna win compared to like the other ones like RBG and Free Solo. But as a personal favorite, I really want Minding the Gap to win. What I think is gonna win is Free Solo.
Go ahead.
I want Free Solo to win, but I'm pretty sure RBG will win because it's a big like historic, but it's about a famous person, like about like a big political landscape. So I think that one went just for the sake of that, but I really want Free Solo, just for the fact of like, it's very tense seeing just him climbing, just with no safety and everything. It's just like really tense and insane.
I only saw Free Solo. It's a really good movie though.
I'm really sad that Won't You Be My Neighbor didn't get nominated for this.
So snubbed. And then same with Three Identical Strangers. That probably should have been on there too.
I was confused why that wasn't there. I was just
like the best documentary category has historically been like the most snubbed category, or the category that snubs the most. Like Hoop Dreams didn't get nominated.
Although I definitely think, as much as I love Won't You Be My Neighbor and think it was a huge snub not to be there, I think Minding the Gap was my favorite documentary of last year. And I actually genuinely think Minding the Gap will take it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think it's going to take it.
Dude, I would never think it would. Even I want it to win, but like I didn't think it would. Well, man.
Came out early in the year and it's still being talked about. I think it's going to get that like almost a Get Out push, even though they're very different in different categories.
Plus people wonder about the people that are like the subjects a lot.
Yeah.
Like I wondered about what the hell they're doing right now. So I know one of them is actually he's actually pro, and the other guy's obviously the filmmaker of it. I don't know what happened to the other guy. I think he's working construction or something. But yeah.
What, do you have
anything else?
I have not seen any 2018 documentaries, so.
Okay.
Have you, Danny?
I just keep watching Planet Earth.
Capernaum, Cold War, Never Look Away, Roma, and Shoplifters.
Oh, I like Shoplifters
I like
a lot. I like that one a lot. But realistically speaking, I think Roma's gonna win this one.
It was
Oh
a-
wait, no, but
It's-
for Best Picture though.
It was nominated for Best
Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah,
and
fun.
it's one of those situations where the one that's going to win is obvious
Mhm.
because it was nominated for Best Picture. It's like, God, La Vita Bella was another movie like that.
Mhm.
Do you think though that they give like Shoplifters or Cold War Best Foreign Film, and then give Roma Best Picture?
That'd be fucking weird, but yeah, maybe.
That would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest
like-
with you. That sounds stupid, but
It's the best movie, but it's not the best movie not in English.
yeah.
Yeah.
If Roma wins this category, then it's not going to win Best Picture. And if
Yeah.
Roma doesn't win Foreign Film, then it will win Best Picture. That's how I see it.
I agree with that. That's how they're gonna do it. They got a little.
I mean, it could win both.
Yeah, I could win both.
Both.
I was just gonna say, like,
Porque no los dos.
but I
Foreign
wouldn't
language,
mind.
there you go.
I wouldn't mind if like Shoplifters won, cause like it won at like Cannes, right?
I think
Palme d'Or,
so.
I think yeah. It got a lot of attention, so why not?
Same with Cold War. Cold War did get a lot of attention too. Ish. What do you think, Nolan?
I didn't like it more than Roma, but Cold War is a very good movie.
I think we just think of realistic situations. Roma's not gonna win this one.
Oh man.
Oh,
I don't know, I haven't checked the.
I do
odds.
think Roma's gonna win both. I think
Mhm.
it's gonna
Yeah.
win both.
I haven't
I'm
checked the
hoping-
odds yet, but like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Never tell me the odds, Nolan.
Solo's nominated for Incredibles 2,
It's good.
Isle of Dogs,
It's good.
Mirai,
Didn't see it.
it's fantastic. Ralph Breaks the Internet,
Also didn't see it.
Spider-Man,
It
Into
will
the
win.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
oh,
It's
Spider-Man
gonna
for sure.
win.
Yeah, Spider-Man's the one,
Spider-Man.
right?
I don't even want Isle of Dogs to win, but I'm glad Isle of Dogs recognized, love that movie, but Spider-Man should win.
Mhm.
Spider-Man should win.
This is the most original of all of those.
Yeah.
Everything else is just an animated
Yeah.
film.
Mariah
Spider-Man
doesn't
will
really
probably win. I
Bring
never
itself
saw
about
it though.
itself.
Spider-Man should be up there for Best Picture too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Low-key want to see like Spider-Man win so that like the hipsters on the street when Isle of Dogs loses like lose their garbage. Like
I think Spider-Man has an appeal though, even to like hipster art kids, right? Like, there's something
Yeah.
about it that like everyone is just sort of like universally in love with this thing.
or people that like Post Malone. Like no.
If they give it-
Are we all in consensus? For
Yeah, I
Spider-Man?
think
Yeah.
that's.
If they give it to
Spider-Man.
Incredibles, though, it's just gonna be like a.
Yeah, if they give it to
Right.
Incredibles, I loved Incredibles, but it's gonna just prove that the Academy just will always
Pick Pixar.
Pick
pick
Pixar.
Pixar.
I think
Show
Pixar's
me
running its
the
course.
money!
Yeah, like it should be Spider-Man, but yeah.
Yeah, how's that?
It will be Spider-Man.
It,
That is the first nominee, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Black Klansman, Can You Ever Forgive Me, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born.
It needs to be Ballad of Buster Scruggs because there needs to be more like absurdist vignettes, like actually mainstream, and that was like it's a good format, and it was entertaining to watch, and I don't know, I like that film a lot.
Coen Brothers do well
Mhm.
with what they're, you know, just in the past with their screenplays are actually really great. Man, this is a hard one for me actually.
Do you think A Star Is Born has...
I think maybe it does. I mean, it just depends how much the Academy will give it love. But I personally want Beale Street Could Talk. I think it does a great job in like telling its story and like following the two main characters and like, just the relationship in general.
Plus, A Star Is Born is more of a remake.
It is.
and an
Yeah.
adapted
Yeah.
screenplay.
Wait, what won last year for this category? Was it the what was it called? The one about the room?
The Room.
Was it
The Room.
no, it was
We'll find out.
that's the
Was it
adapted.
not Get Out?
No, because Get
Get
Out
Out's
was
not
original.
It's original.
Call Me by Your Name.
Call Me by
yeah.
Your Name.
Oh, that was my favorite movie.
Oh, it's most
Yeah.
likely gonna
It'll
be Beale
probably
Street.
be-
It'll be Beale Street that can talk. It's
Beale-
most likely gonna be that.
The only reason I don't think it'll be If Beale Street Could Talk is because it didn't get a Best Picture nomination, and I think that it'll be Black Klansman because they're not gonna snub Black Klansman for every single category, and I feel like that's the only thing they're gonna give Spike Lee this year is a screenplay nomination.
Oh, that makes me sad.
I know,
so
so you don't
good.
think he has a chance
Should
for
get
director?
best director.
No, it'll be Cuarón for Roma as well as the director, but we'll get to that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Black Klansman.
Man, this is like a really good category. Actually,
Yeah.
if you're a fan who- Gosh, I would probably pick If Beale Street Could Talk, just because those dialogue scenes are
Oh, yeah.
so intense. Anyway, and
where the guy's friend was
oh,
talking
man,
about his
right?
prison.
anyway, no, it's
This is
emotionally.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Can You Ever Forgive Me? I'd be happy with that one. No, it won't, but because it's very clever and witty, but I think they'll give it to Black Klansman, and I cannot wait to see Spike Lee's acceptance speech.
The Favorite, First Reformed, Green Book, Roma, and Vice.
Green Book's not really original because it's Driving Miss
Yeah.
Daisy. It's probably the favorite.
It's also just not good. It's not good. I don't like it.
I would have taken out Green Book and putting in like Isle of Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I think I'm glad to see First Reformed in there. That got snubbed for a lot of categories.
Big time.
Yeah, glad to see Paul Schrader get some love.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna win though. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be Green Book.
Do you think Adam McKay will get another? Because didn't he win for Big Short for screenplay?
I don't think he did.
Wait.
I know
no,
he was
yeah,
nominated,
did.
but like I like the way he writes, especially these types of movies where
I think
they may be hard-
Spotlight took.
I don't know. I personally, I like Vice, and if I think we'll win anything, I think Screenplay will win it.
You're right, Big Short did win for Best Adapted Screenplay.
It did? Okay,
So-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a great job in both of these movies, which are essentially like kind of the same movie, right? Like, but just with different subject matter. Like he does a great job of like taking these really complicated concepts and breaking them down for.
I'd appreciate if Favorite took it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some really funny
Favorite.
stuff in The Favorite.
I'd like if First Reformed won, but if Favorite took it, that'd be pretty cool too.
That'd be pretty cool too. We got Amy Adams for Vice. Marina
Diamond.
I really,
Tavira?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah,
From
I'm
Roma.
sorry about that.
Sorry,
I'm so
Marina.
white. For Roma. Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone for The Favorite. Rachel Weisz for The Favorite.
They snubbed Claire Foy for First Man.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
I would have
She
put
was
her
great.
in over Amy Adams. I mean, not that Amy Adams did bad. It's just that she didn't do much in that
That's-
movie.
Yeah, she's hardly in it.
Which is weird for me to say because I'm a huge Amy Adams fan. But even then,
Yeah.
Claire Foy totally outperformed her in every way.
Well, there's another performance in Vice that I really did not like that it was nominated, which Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
We'll get
to
to
that.
we'll get
We'll
to
get
that.
to it.
Man, Vice must have just like screened like crazy or something to get this many nominations.
Oh, it definitely did.
Yeah, there must have been a lot of money behind its promotion.
Also, the Academy just thinks Adam McKay is their boy now. So
Plus, if you make a political statement as a movie, people will respect it more than if you just make a movie. So.
I mean, at least the Academy will for sure.
That's what they think.
yeah.
Oh, dude, Regina King though.
Oh yeah, I definitely
yeah.
think Regina King
Regina
will win.
King for sure. It's gonna get that one. Dude.
All right.
Seems like a consensus on that
It's like,
one.
yeah, Regina
Dude,
King.
if she comes from the Boondocks to here, then yeah, for sure.
Marshall Ali for Green Book. Adam Driver for Black Klansman. Sam Elliott for A Star Is Born.
Wow, really struggled.
Yeah, I
with
really
Sam.
had a hard one with Sam.
Song?
Be careful, there's another Sam coming up.
Oh no.
Watch out.
Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Sam Rockwell for Vice.
Sam Rockwell was just a Bush impersonation.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, he played Will Ferrell, not George W. Bush.
I know. I was annoyed.
It's like in like 20 years or whatever, when someone makes a Trump movie, they're gonna do act like Alec Baldwin as
Yeah.
Trump rather than like.
Someone that
And Will Ferrell's just doing Dana Garvey.
Yeah.
It's just a cycle.
vicious,
And
very
very
vicious.
vicious
They made him
cycle.
look-
Can't play into that.
Like a hot George Bush, but other than that, like.
I think just out of every one of those, the one that's just caught my eye. It's just Adam Driver in BlacKkKlansman.
Yeah.
Just
He did a very good job.
portraying an undercover Jewish, what's it called? Klansman, I guess. Like, this is pretty good. How he represented is all good. I appreciate Adam Driver for that one. I would give it to Marshall Ali, but I just don't like the Green Book.
Yeah.
I don't really care for Green Book, but Mahershala Ali is one of my favorite actors right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
So-
too.
I'd like to see
Mahershala.
either Adam Driver or Mahershala Ali
Yeah.
have their careers be boosted a little
Yeah.
bit because they're off to a pretty good start.
Mahershala already has an
Last
Oscar,
few years.
so maybe Adam Driver.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think Ollie's gonna get another one.
Mhm.
Yeah. But Richard E. Grant was really good.
I was glad to see him like
Because
there.
he's been kicking ass since with Nell and I, and like,
I don't think he'll take it at all. In fact, I think he's like probably the least likely
Yeah.
to take it. But I was just glad they kind of gave him that little recognition. But I'm also on board with Ali taking it.
I also really liked Sam Elliott in
Mhm.
*Star Is Born*. Like,
You guys, you two have opinions?
I really like Adam Driver in BlacKkKlansman. Like the
Ron
scene.
Stallworth.
Yeah, the scene where he's getting interrogated in the basement of that like Klan house or whatever.
Oh my God.
Is one of the funniest scenes. Like that's one of like most tense and also the hardest I've laughed in like probably the whole year. So and he played that so perfectly.
Oh yeah.
I'm all for Mahershala, but if he doesn't get it, I'm fine with Adam Driver taking it. Yeah.
What, it's gonna be Sam. If it's Sam Rockwell, you guys, I swear to God.
We have Yalitza Aparicio. I'm so bad at this. For Roma. Glenn Close for The Wife. Olivia Colman for The Favorite. Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born. And Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me?
One thing I'm annoyed about, Toni Collette from
Hereditary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nominated.
Yeah, but that got so snubbed
Snubbed.
in every category.
I
I was like fine with it, and I can understand why like a horror movie probably wouldn't get a whole bunch of nominations. But the fact, like the one that it needed to get, and the one that it, like she should actually win is.
Yeah.
Did Toni Collette only get nominated for *The Sixth Sense* and nothing else? Or I just mean like all of her
Oh,
Oscar
just-
nominations. Yeah, that's the only one I
That's
can
fine.
think of that she got nominated for.
I cannot dispute that.
Yeah. So that's like a long drought.
Uh,
Putting in really good work and not getting nominated.
yeah, she deserves to be up there. Unfortunately, I think Glenn Close is gonna take it
Mhm.
out of all of those, just because
Yeah,
she's
I-
been winning
like-
everything so far up to this.
Like I heard Lady Gaga was getting some like recognition, like was like the lead, but then like Glenn Close won the Golden Globes and started winning more
Mhm.
acting awards. That like now she's ahead. So I'm curious how that'll go.
Yeah, Glenn Close is gonna win. It's a career Oscar. They love to. I think she's the most nominated actress without winning, like right now.
Really?
I think yeah, because I
so.
think she's lost to Meryl Streep every year.
Oh, that sucks.
We've all lost to Meryl Streep.
I think Olivia Colman did fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
deserves
That's
to be
my
there.
pick.
Mhm.
I agree with Danny.
Yeah. I think Olivia Colman for me.
I think Melissa McCarthy should win out of those nominees.
I was
'cause
surprised of that.
I was
I
just
was really
surprised how
surprised.
good she did.
Oh, she was great. Yeah.
But it'll
Um,
be Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. Oh, also, like, did y'all see The Wife? Like,
No.
No.
oh, okay, Jonathan.
That's why
Yeah.
we're like
Yeah.
Olivia.
I would have liked to see Jonathan Pryce for that movie get nominated instead of Sam Rockwell for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh,
That would have been a good one to
Mhm.
throw in there.
little switcheroo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jonathan Pryce, he doesn't get any love, but does really good work.
Yes.
So do we have a consensus on this category, or is it just
I think
kinda
it's
like
either between Close and
It's just
Coleman.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
based on whatever you
Whatever.
saw?
Yeah.
All right. We got Christian Bale in Vice, Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe in At Eternity's Gate, Rami Malek in Bohemian Rhapsody, and Viggo Mortensen in Green Book. What do we think?
Ethan Hawke got snubbed. Christian Bale.
I was just waiting for
I
the
don't-
last.
I don't think Christian Bale should win because that's his chin that did it.
This is
I
chin
think
did it.
Rami Malek should. That's a pretty good choice for that because I don't know. Just anytime you do a biopic and you like portray the title character, and if you do it well, like because if you do it bad, everybody's gonna notice, and he did well.
Yo,
Like that's hard to do. Like you have to like totally embody another person, and that should always be recognized for like the difficulty of that.
Could we just think about the fact that Sacha Baron Cohen was originally supposed to be Freddie Mercury?
That would have been hilarious.
That was not even hilarious. Like, what if like he actually did a good job too?
I mean, he
And it's
could.
like- but you know,
I just hope it would be hilarious.
dude, I have like no opinion on this one whatsoever though. Like, so many people just got messed up on it.
Yeah, I
See
think
over there.
I think Christian Bale kind of almost did like his Batman voice for Dick Cheney, like he just kind of whispered
Just
the
with a
whole
different
time, right?
costume.
Like, yeah, exactly.
It's just Batman with a shotgun.
Yeah, in a gut.
Yeah. And instead of the Joker, it's a quail.
I kind of don't really feel strongly about any of these nominations either.
Me neither.
I think Rami will win,
Yeah.
but I don't think Vigo should win because I think Green Book sucks.
Like, consensus, do we all say Green Book is a really bad movie?
Yes, that is.
All right.
I think it's a fine.
Let's
movie.
not be
It's
too
fine.
negative,
Think
but
Driving Miss
fine.
Daisy is a good movie, is what you mean.
Yeah.
it's like it's fine. I don't think it should be nominated for Best Picture, but we'll get to that.
I'm just glad that Willem Dafoe got some love because he was really good in At Eternity's Gate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Willem.
Does anybody
Oh.
want to
It's really between Rami Malek and Christian Bale. And your argument is just like, in fully embodying a real life person, that's kind of what Christian Bale did as well.
Yeah.
As Dick Cheney. And I mean, with Christian Bale, like the final scene of Vice, that one really got to me. Like, alright,
Wait,
I
did
can
he-
see why you would be nominated, why you're getting buzz. Like, that's really good. That was just a great ending as
His
well.
monologue.
Yeah.
Did Christian Bale win for The Machinist?
No,
Or
no,
the-
he won for the fighters. I
Fighter?
was
The
it?
Fighter,
Fighter.
yeah.
Oh, first. Okay. I
Uh,
just wanted to know that.
I don't think
Shut up.
any of the 5 should be nominated.
Who's your right hand?
Whoa.
Wow.
Who's your top
I
5?
think-
Who's your starting lineup right
I
now?
think Ethan Hawke for first performed was super snubbed.
These are Aaron's Oscars.
I think Joaquin Phoenix for You Were Never Really Here was super snubbed, and that was also just super snubbed in general throughout the whole thing.
Ken loved it though.
Yeah. Lakeith Stanfield for Sorry to Bother You.
Oh,
That was another
yeah.
movie that
Yeah.
was super
Yeah.
snubbed.
I totally forgot about that.
Daveed Diggs for Blind Spotting, another movie super snubbed. And then I would probably lastly give it to, I had a name in my head, but I forgot.
Obviously, didn't like him that much, so. We'll wait.
Yeah, we have time.
What movie was it?
I don't know, like I would,
Split.
I'd probably put like John Cho for Searching over any of those
Dude,
guys.
he was
wow.
so good.
Uh,
Searching got snubbed, I think, too.
Yeah,
Searching was fantastic.
that's not who I was thinking
I
of.
heard the
but
guy
that's
who
fine.
was gonna play who plays Glenn in Walking Dead was getting some buzz for Burning. I never saw
Steven
it.
Yeun?
John
Yeah.
C. Reilly for Sisters Brothers. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking of.
I never saw
Another
it.
movie that was snubbed.
John C. Reilly's a really underrated. Well, not underrated. Yeah, underappreciated.
Underappreciated.
Yeah.
Underappreciated.
Robert
actor.
Redford for Old Man of the Gun. Any of those.
That
people
fool's still
would-
alive?
Is
Yeah.
he the old man?
Yeah.
With the gun?
With the gun. This is it was his final performance. So I was like, oh, they're just gonna give it to him because it's like his last performance ever. And then, nope.
Did they give him anything for All Is Lost?
I think so.
That was
I
good.
think he got nominated for
I
that.
don't know if Robert Redford ever won an acting. Did he ever win an acting Oscar?
Oh,
He won for
probably.
Best Director for Ordinary People.
Yeah.
I think for All Is
Yeah,
Lost. he
any of
won.
those people that I just mentioned, I would put above any of those 5.
Oh, wow.
I agree with that one.
He has not won Best Actor. He was nominated for The Sting.
There you go.
But out of that starting 5, who do you think would have won if it was there?
In Aaron's Oscars, who wins Best
The
Actor?
Aaron's.
in my 5, I would
Yeah.
have given it to Joaquin Phoenix or Ethan Hawke.
There you go. Respectable, man.
I would have taken out Viggo Mortensen and thrown Ethan Hawke in there.
Yeah.
But Rami Malek's gonna win because it's a
It will be Rami.
Yeah,
it's a
it
no
will
surprises
be.
biopic. They like that stuff. The Oscars.
We have Spike Lee for Black Klansman. Kowski, sorry, again, for Cold War. Yorgos Lanthimos for The Favorite. Alfonso Cuarón for Roma. And Adam McKay for Vice.
Alfonso will win, I think.
It's going to be Cuarón.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we on consensus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's-
so.
Spike Lee, I think, should
I
get
love you,
love.
Spike.
Yeah, that's why I
Spike
think he'll
Lee,
win Adapted. I was happy to see, I mean, it was like surprising to see Cold War make it up in there, but it's
Right, yeah.
pleasant
Yeah.
to see that again they're
Believe it.
recognizing foreign films a little bit more.
Well, I was really disappointed in this category, just because like I felt like I had a dream team in my head.
What was your dream
What's,
team?
what,
What's
what's,
your
what's
Nolan?
Nolan's
the Nolan
Oscars?
Oscars?
Nolan's
These are
Oscars.
Nolan's
I
Oscars.
would love to see Barry Jenkins get nominated for If Beale Street Could Talk, of course. I would like to see Steve McQueen get nominated for Widows, but he didn't.
Widows.
And actually, that's about it. Just
Would you have
take
put-
about,
would you have
take
put, like-
about, gosh, probably Yorgos, unfortunately, even though I
Yeah.
love the favorite.
Yeah.
Would you have put like who did for Chazelle for First Man?
No.
I wouldn't put him in there.
First-
I was surprised that he missed just because the Academy loved Chazelle, but
I think First Man's just okay.
Yeah.
First
Like,
Man surprised the crap out of me because it doesn't seem like a Damien Chazelle movie
Yeah,
does it,
yeah.
at all. Like, it's not very clever and like all.
I think this was a
witty.
big opportunity to remove Adam McKay from the situation, put in Lynn Ramsey for You Were Never Really Here.
Because there's no female
There's
director.
no female directors.
Or
She was-
Marielle Heller for
for
Can
Can
You
You
Forgive Me?
Yeah, but those two movies were fantastic and would have been a perfect time to
To usher it in.
To usher it in. Yeah, I mean, like Vice was fine.
Yeah, I think I had a good time watching Vice, but I don't
Yeah, it was
think it was
good.
even like really award worthy in a lot of ways. So I don't know.
Like I'm not surprised for a lot of its nominations, but I definitely was surprised for Best Director.
Yeah, Vice was mainly a movie that was held with their performances.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. That was the big draw.
I thought it was like a straight to DVD. Like, kind of like I'm just messing with you guys. No, that's,
These are Adrian's Oscars.
No, I don't have anything for you guys. But
So yeah, Quaron then.
Coral,
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, for
definitely.
oh, I would have. All right, I would have liked Boots Riley.
Yeah.
For sorry to bother you.
I could have seen him more for screenplay than for director.
I know.
but-
There's a lot. You know, everyone overlooks Sorry to Bother You. It's a very experimental film in general. So
I don't
that's
know how
why.
you forget that movie.
Oh, are you? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, how the fuck is
It
it
came
not
out
in
in the
there?
summer, and
Yeah.
they mainly focus on fall, which is annoying.
So don't do cocaine, kids.
But the last half of that thing really goes. We've got Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. So
I'm saying Black Klansman. I'm putting my hammer down.
these are Adrian's Oscars now.
I am the captain now. No, Black Klansman for sure. I just enjoyed it a lot more. Roma, even though I love Black and White and Roma. No, actually, Roma's gonna win. Roma's gonna win realistically, but
Yeah.
like in my heart, I want Black Klansman to win mainly because I love. Like Spike needs that love, man. He needs that love.
He does.
Oh.
What do you got, Dan?
I'm torn. Like I really like Black Panther, but if Marvel keeps winning stuff, they're just gonna get a big ego and start making like crappy movies. So I don't know. Maybe The Favorite. Like I like that. I don't really like period pieces, and I still kind of liked it. So if you can make me like a period piece, I feel like that's a good movie, right?
Mhm.
But maybe Black Panther. I'm totally indecisive. That's the
Okay.
Danny's Oscars are just
Indecisive.
all the way to the end. Nobody wins, and they just
Yeah.
think they might have.
Nobody wins.
I would have removed a few of these. I think Black Klansman's the only one that was in like my personal top 10 of the year.
What was it? What's the rest of it?
I couldn't tell you right
Eric's
off the top of my
Oscars.
head.
Just put instances, like a couple.
Out of the actual nominations, Aaron,
Like-
what do you got?
Black Klansman's my favorite, and I would be happy for it to win. I think Roma will win. I think this was another place where they snubbed like First Reformed, they snubbed Annihilation, Blind Spotting, stuff like that. So I think it'll be Roma.
I think it'll be Roma also. The Favorite was my favorite from the year. So,
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That's a good pun.
I don't think Black Panther should be nominated.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I-
I don't know why.
Like, even in the category of Marvel movies, I don't think it's necessarily.
Black Panther definitely ain't the one I have any gripes about, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I got about 4 other movies.
Yeah, I was happy to see Black
Beyond
Panther.
Black
there.
Panther, yeah.
I get the cultural significance of the thing, but I think that it's ultimately kind of like boring and forgettable. And me and
Wait,
Aaron
no,
will
that
yell
was
at-
different though. I was just saying.
I don't like it.
I have like some. I don't think it's forgettable though.
I think it was a very enjoyable.
It's
Yeah.
an enjoyable movie.
I don't
but
think it was boring in
there's
the slightest.
people-
I do have problems with it.
Like I think I know
Sorry
what you're
to bother you,
saying.
Black
That
Panther.
it's like. I feel like it could have been more than it was, but it's really solid. Like it's a totally cohesive movie. Like I can't actually think of a complaint about it, which is what I think makes it good.
It's just the visual effects and in like the whole third act that really like.
The third act really
That was-
tanks that movie.
That was
Like,
the main thing. Like it has a
hurts
great
it.
first and second act.
Mhm.
Third act is all right.
I thought it had a great
Michael B.
ending.
Jordan
Yeah.
was great as
Yeah.
an
Killmonger
Also,
is the
yeah.
real Black
Killmonger
Panther.
Michael B.
is
Jordan
the
was another
best
snub.
part.
That's what I
Yeah,
found.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Dude, he got snubbed for like Creed.
I would-
when
I would
Creed
switch
came
him.
out.
That's
like
what I would have
Sam
removed
Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell for is Michael B. Jordan.
His-
Yeah, he's the
Wait.
best
No,
Marvel
wait, in,
villain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
His speech
Yeah,
at
right?
the end,
Okay.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Ooh, and also if, Steve Coogan, right?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
Or
Stan
Black
and
Panther.
Ollie,
Huh?
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I must have.
He should
Ryan
have something for that.
Kugler.
I was like, Steve.
You got me stoked 'cause I
Right.
just saw Stan and Ollie this weekend. Like he did do really good. I agree.
I was like, yeah, he was. I forgot about him.
All right,
Ryan
I'm
Coogler,
waiting,
yeah.
man. I'm waiting. Ryan Coogler for Black Panther. If he
Yeah.
got nominated, I would have been pretty.
Yeah.
You broke Eric.
I'm crushing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a bunch of problems with a lot of the Best Picture nominees,
Yeah, me
like
too.
Bohemian, Green
Especially
Book. Like
All right, who's the pick, man?
my pick, it's gonna be Roma. I would pick either The Favorite or Black Klansman though. Those were my favorite of the year.
Mine would be like Roma or The Favorite, depending on like if Roma won foreign film. But I just hate that Bohemian Rhapsody is on there.
I have a theory about it. I think
Okay.
Do tell.
Okay.
The Favorite might win just because whoever they decide to host the Oscars can say,
No host.
and The Favorite is
Oh, okay.
The Favorite.
The Favorite was my favorite from the year. So
And then people are like,
Like you guys did not
Jesus.
Right. See, this is why I love Danny. Like, he comes up with the randomest ish ever.
And that's
And then it's like
Oscars.
That's Danny's
That's
Oscars.
Danny's Oscars.
That's Danny's Oscars.
whichever one you can make the shittiest pun about should win.
All right, Nolan and Chris, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay, I think Roma will win. Maybe Black Panther. God, my 3 favorite movies didn't get nominated. They all got snubbed. But I guess your 9 favorite movies.
That was 10.
No, Black Klansman's in my top 10.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But 8th Grade didn't get nominated. Annihilation didn't get nominated.
Spider-Man.
And Beale Street Could Talk didn't get nominated.
I was gonna
That
wait for the
was-
very end to say this, but the fact that Paddington 2 didn't get nominated in any category
Yeah, and
makes
Beale
me
Street.
frustrated. Hugh Grant was perfect in it. The visual effects were perfect in it. The movie was perfect in it.
This is Aaron's Oscars.
Aaron's Oscars, Paddington 2.
Mine's Best Picture. So, what do you think, Christopher?
My top 3 movies didn't make it: Annihilation, Searching, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse didn't make it. I was annoyed. I like Black Klansman a lot. I just want Spike Lee to win.
Mhm.
And
I think that's all we want.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, Academy.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're the worst. You are the worst. This is the worst you've ever been.
he's gotta have it.
Now you're in.
You're the worst. Don't be complicit in this.
Crooklyn.
You're making me feel old, boy. I don't have time for any of you. So, what's our consensus?
So, Roma?
He's got
Roma.
game.
Yes, I think Roma will win. And if not Roma, Black Klansman will win.
Okay.
I think it's pretty linear. I think all of us say that realistically that
Roma
Roma's
should win.
is gonna win, and then we have like around the same lines. I've been hearing The Favorite and Black Klansman, right? So, is it me or is this Oscar nomination thing like it's not overwhelming, it's not underwhelming. You're just whelmed.
This was kind of just a whelming Oscars.
It's pretty
Oscar.
tepid, I think, like all
Yeah.
of these nominations
Really,
in a lot of ways.
The only big
Like,
thing was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something we can fight over. Like last year's nominations, definitely we'll tooth and nail everything.
Yeah.
literally, they got the wrong one on stage. So
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
and people believed it. So
That was
Wait, no,
that was
that's
2
2
years
years
ago.
ago.
2 years.
what happened last year?
Shape of Water.
Shape of
was
Water.
last year.
Water.
Where did I go for a year? Shape
If
of
we want
Water.
to talk about last
Shape
year,
of
that's
Water.
what.
It's gonna say the only time the Oscars have been interesting for the last decade was
Right.
when they just
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, you know.
A big award. Hopefully they do it again this year, and it will be like actually concerned about something, as opposed to being whelmed about the whole thing.
It's a very lukewarm Oscar ceremony.
Why can't it be Leia warm?
You guys suck. That's the end of this show. Thank you for watching and sticking through this weird kind of like experimental thing we did here with like no lighting and the framing's weird and it looks like a completely different show. But I think that it was worth it in the end. If anyone else doesn't have anything else to say,
Should we just all say goodbye from Stubtown
Yeah.
at the same time?
Should we count? The countdown helps.
Yeah.
okay, 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye from Stubtown.